Well, I wasn't even staying here because I stayed on campus my first 2 years, and like my second 2 years I stayed with my auntie in Madison. So it's like I ain't even staying down here, but I'm coming down here to mess with my friend. You staying out to do medico.
Yeah.
I'm coming down here over your house. Her stay like right when you turn in. I'm coming out. So I'm coming over here to her house. He played the goddamn Madden every night. So he was playing somebody in Madden. I can't think of who he was playing. I came over his house and he was like, I told him, I said, man, I think I'm gonna name the record label Facing 20. He's like, that's hard. We need to put a handcuff on it. I was like, yeah, that's hard. So that's how the first design came when it was rolled out facing, and then the 20. He was like, yeah, let's leave the G out, put that boom boom. And I was like, yeah. So we told everybody else after this. So it was like, boom, that's what we're gonna name the record label Facing 20. So it came about from somebody I met at TSU, my homeboy Lil Bubba. He was facing 20, and you know what I mean. So that's how that Facing 20 came about. You know what I mean? That's why I rocked with it. You know what I mean? It was my homie. That's why I kept it. Like, it wasn't no, like, you know what I'm saying, when me and Stu split, it wasn't no, now you're not finna take Facing 20 because it's my homie. You feel me? Like, it's my idea, you know what I mean? Bruh come up with this our homie, you know what I mean? But he come up with the handcuff. It's my, like, nah, you know what I mean? My homie Facing 20, it's somebody that I went visiting in jail, you know what I mean? And people from Springfield can attest. I was seeing people from Springfield that was locked up when I'm going to visit him. It's like certain people. I saw Jolly one time, and his daddy was coming to visit him. I brought him like lunch and stuff. I used to see certain people, you know what I mean, when I'm going in there, you know what I mean? That's my homie, like, you know what I mean? So that's how that came about.
So that's how the name came about, and you and Stu started doing y'all thing, man. You know what I'm saying? Studio, the first project y'all put out, Good Gas Gone Bad.
Yeah, that was the first project.
Good Gas Gone Bad.
Yeah,
man.
it was hard.
Yeah.
So we got 2,000 copies. That's how we done it. We like sold them $10 a piece. They just went like, yeah. So we got another 1,000. The last 1,000 we got, we was like being lazy on. We was just passing them out, selling some of them, you know what I mean? Just that on it. Then we just right back at it. We know, like, it's easy to sell, you know what I mean? 10,000, like, we gonna make 10,000 a piece. It's 20,000. We're gonna make, like, the CD was probably, like, at that time, probably like, I think it's probably like $1 something, you know what I mean? But we ain't put in what we making, you know, at this time. Then we throw a party, like, say we get the building or whatever, the building a rack or something, you know what I mean? You bullshitting, and like, we making 10, 15,000 off the dough, you know what I mean? It's like some crazy money, you know what I mean? We was making good money. So we right back at it. Right after Good Guys Gone Bad, we hit right back with D-Rap.
D-Rap, yep.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's
So
one of my favorites right there. So
yeah, I couldn't even tell you a song of D-Rap.
yeah, you
The D-Rap, that was a good one, man.
I know. The only thing I remember about D-Rap is that we had Hurt on there, and that's the only, the only time he rapped.
Yeah.
But now, see what I said. Rebound sung on
He sung on
there. He sung on D-Rap that growing up and stuff. But he sung
that rocket with that rocket beat.
Yeah, but that was it. He sung that Welcome to the D-Rap. Yeah. That's the song Hurt on though, ain't it?
No, I think Hurt was on that.
Yeah, that Welcome to the D-Rap.
Is that it? No, I think it was just you and Stu.
You think so? But
I know.
like I say, I ain't listening to it. You know what I mean? I be lying. Like, the craziest thing about it is the only Weston Stu verse I remember. It's really about student. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's Rocks at the Pen. That's the only Weston Stu verse I remember. And then the whole song is really about their verse of mine is really about Stu and his family. I was like, let me take you back to Leota where I learned these streets. His grandmama stayed on Leota. Yeah. His great-grandmama stayed, like, at that time, his great-grandmama was staying here. She had passed away, so, like, it was people always staying in this house. Now, I don't know if it's somebody in his family still stayed at that White House, but his grandmama stayed on it in this house. So I was like, let me take you back to Leota where I learned these streets. A quiet nigga getting money, so my thoughts ran deep. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I saw some niggas go from smoking to shoving to smoking. Some got locked, hustle jobs always open. My mans was getting money, short stopping his folks. That's Stu right there.
Yeah.
My mans get money, short stopping his folks. Late night, you take lessons how to recook coke. His uncle came home like once a week. Used to teach us jail tricks, but them visions bleak. That was Big Bub.
Yeah.
Shot dice with his auntie. That's Maria. Cards with his grandmother. That's Miss Jones.
Mm-hmm.
Picking up unquoted game from his other uncle. That's Sean. Man, I used to love, like, probably stay up all night, count ones and funds that I made from the hard white. We only live one life. Blacks live a few nights, catch a few bone bites. Mama, we gonna be all right.
Yeah.
At one house, man, bricks at the other. Tell my old lady keep staying with her mother.
Yeah.
Bro.
Talking shit.
That was my life.
Right.
Like, I can't make this shit up. That's why I say, like, Stu was doing it. You know what I mean? I'm watching Stu. You know what I mean? It's just like, I watch, you watch somebody, like, I learn from other people's mistakes. So Stu was getting in trouble. I see what he doing. I just don't do that. You feel me?
Yeah.
It's like anybody. I don't care what it is. I can see you from afar. If you doing this, I ain't gonna do that.
Yeah.
I just learn from other people's mistakes. You know what I mean? And like, you go back and look at you look on the back of Weston Stuzy CD. My phone number been the same since that Weston Stuzy CD. That was 03. I've been having the same number since 2000.
Yeah.
Like, my homeboy that I named Facing 20 after, his phone was tapped. So I got a letter. My phone was tapped in 01, but I wasn't a target phone. So, like, I never talked on the phone.
Yeah.
Like, what we gonna talk about? If you
Yeah.
ain't talking about everyday shit,
Yeah.
I'm gonna hang up on you.
Right.
Don't call me talking about a goddamn blunt, goddamn nothing. You know what I mean? That's just me.
Yeah.
My phone was tapped in 01. So you think these fucking niggas, you think this shit ain't better? You think they ain't got better surveillance?
Right.
Cause see, they had to send me the letter because I wanted a target phone. But I had like 10 Nextels in my phone, in my name at that time. You know what I mean? Like, it's like the world's so different now, you know what I mean? But like, at the same time, I know if they was tapping my phone in, then they gonna be like, what are they doing now? You know what I mean? I got the same number, cause I ain't gonna talk about a goddamn thing. Like, it's nothing to talk about.
Right.
You feel me?
Wes, we had an opportunity to work together, man, on that D route. Me and Gut was doing our thing, the TOA, man. You know what I mean? And you know what I mean?
See, I don't even, like, is it who on there?
Yeah, me and Gut on there.
Okay.
With you and Stu.
See, I didn't even know who was on there.
You really want to carry this weight? Hard not to make mistakes. Worm on the
I remember the song they used to sing it now.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
see, I didn't even remember who was on there.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
crazy. That's fucked up, bro.
Yeah, but
That's crazy. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna have to go home and
go
listen
back
to
and listen to that, man. Look, man, I gotta say, long live Gut, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's crazy.
We was doing our thing, man, at the time, man. You know what I'm saying? Gut was around music for a long time, man, inspiring a lot of people to do music, man. So I gotta take the time, man. You know what I'm saying? My dog, you know what I mean? Long live
I used to like I brought good some of his equipment, like, you know.
I remember all that. I remember all that.
Cause like when I was younger, I just rapped. I didn't want to learn the shit. Like the older I get, I just started learning. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I just started learning because I saw, like I was just telling him, I went over. I'm taking Cub like to different studios. You know what I mean, where he can get his shit sounding better, but he know how to record himself. So I'm like, I go over his house one night. And we over this a long time ago. I'm over there. He record us. I'm like, man, you can record us. I said, nigga, I gotta learn how to record.
Well, y'all do. You
said,
were like, boy, if
yeah,
Cub doing this,
man,
I'm
he
behind.
throw it off. You know what I mean? I'm like, he throw it off, and I'm smarting him off. I don't know how to do this shit. You know what I mean? But the crazy shit about it is, like, I have really recorded myself, but I'm just like, it's just like people telling me to hit the button, hitting this button, hitting that button before I go in, but I ain't really paying no attention to the screen. You know what I mean? I started paying attention to the screen, like, okay, you telling me to hit the button because it's doing it, you know what I mean? But I really wasn't paying no attention at first.
Right.
Yeah, but like I say, me and Stu, we like that. Then we did that we did the Good Guys Gone Bad, then we came back with D Route. Then like after he quit talking to me for a while, he quit talking to me because of somebody else though.